And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Regular here, coming at you with another match review. And it's finally time for us to go ahead and cover Frosty Faustings. This tournament, I got a lot of requests to talk about this. This is the most recent offline DBFZ tournament as of the time of this recording. So we're going to do what we always do, and we're going to go ahead and break down the whole top 8. The first matchup here is going to be Lucar versus KJ, and it wasn't until I was just about to start recording that I noticed an Easter egg. If you look at the crowd and you look in the middle there, you might see Zane giving his trademark soul stare. Okay, so we got the Zane soul stare, so let's not waste any time and jump right on into this. All right, winners, semis. Nothing surprising about the teams here. If you know these two players, two pretty common players offline, so we're pretty used to their teams. It's got neutral going on. KJ with Jiden, so that means Lucar has to be very careful about what he throws. While Lucar has trunks, that means KJ has to be very careful not to get immediately shot. 16B, man, yeah. That is still one of the most pesky assists in the game because it's one of the longest lasting assists in the game. So you constantly got to be on the lookout. And man, I really like that setup a lot. We talked about this in a previous video here. When you use a DHC switch here with Videl off of a special move, this situation's really strong because you still spend the 2 bars you're going to spend, but you get to power her up. Like, so this setup is really strong. You spend the 1 bar to get the damage, of course, and then the 2nd bar to get the power up, and then you actually get the frame advantage here. So this is a good setup. And a little extra bit that some people may not know, by doing this, you get your other assists back instantly. Because if we go back, see Trunks was spent here, and Spark was already over. Usually Spark would give you your assist back. Spark was already over, but because they did a DHC switch here, Trunks will come back as an assist immediately. Look at the cooldown on him after the assist, after the cutscene here. Yeah, you can see Trunks coming back instantly. That's another good reason to do these DHC switch setups. They're really strong. Wake up counter from KJ is going to counter that frame advantage though. Frieza in, Pizza's out. Dragon Rush gets broken. EX kick. Ooh, KJ tried to challenge off of the 16B. EX Death Wave into assist. Ooh, KJ's a little too early on the 2-2S there. Gets hit by his own pizzas. Should be able to get the corner here with Trunks. What do we do with it though? Probably gonna want to tag him out, yeah. Health is way too low. Dunk. Ooh, so this is precarious right here. He's in the middle of an animation, so he's kind of in a dangerous spot here. KJ does have a pretty good opportunity to match, but he could also jump, reflect, or raw tag. You can pretty much do whatever you want right here. Yeah. Oh, that was smart by Lucar. Wow. So yeah, KJ recognizing that that was a good opportunity to hit a button, but Lucar acknowledging that that was a good situation to hit a button. So he did his EX right there, and it traded, but he obviously is going to win the trade between the dunk and a jab. Yeah, I think dunk is a little bit better. Bring him down. It's Lucar, so we know he's looking for resets. Ooh, a little bit of an awkward exchange right there. Oh, okay, he thought he was gonna land. He tried to grab him when he landed, but KJ does dash to the side, call Janemba. There's gonna be a lot of damage here. Golden Frieza in the corner. This is definitely gonna hurt. Golden loops. Garen coming in. Take the level 1. We just want the knockdown. Mistimes the 5S there, so Lucar does get out. Oh, Lucar, he's like, okay, yeah, he stood there for the 5H. It did get masked a little bit with the Frieza. That's going to be the end of 16. It's really going to be up to Videl here because Trunks cannot take a hit. Videl is powered up, though, so she gets a clean hit. That could be death. Ooh, that was a good call out by KJ there. The backdash, because he had a feeling this was coming, and he was right. Nice call out. Ooh, Hurricane Rana. We're going to punch him? No, we just take the soft knockdown. Man, Lucar goes for more soft knockdowns than I swear any other player in this game. I don't know any other player that goes for soft knockdown as much as Lucar does. Oh, wow, that was a scramble. Let me see, what the hell happened there again? Calls Trunks assist, super dashes to get around Trunks assist, vanishes to get around the super dash, calls Janemba, but before he vanished, he called Saiyaman. So Saiyaman is in the mix too, but Frieza walks out of it, but Saiyaman shoots Janemba. Wow. Top 10 scrambles of all time right there. Good lord. Nice confirm there. Gonna need one more hit to finish off this Frieza. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, if he could have got that, that could have been dangerous. He could have did a Saiyaman into level 2. That might have killed. Brother, that was crazy. I think it's a leftover bug from the fact that this move never existed before, like the slow orb. So it's like, if Frieza comes in contact with the opponent, whether he hits them or he gets hit, it'll speed up. And you actually see that here. When KJ vanishes, see how it's moving so slow? When he actually hits her, it goes turbo speed, but she catches up with it right there. And then he's able to convert it with the 5S. It's one of the only things in the game that does that. Oh, just a regular ID. Whoa. Lucar, you're a madman. So he drops, the KJ drops the combo right there and then gets 2-2-H. But luckily for him, Lucar does not get the pickup. That's very lucky. Ooh. Yeah, right there, KJ. He stood up in acknowledgement that overhead comes next, but then it was so delayed that he ended up ducking and still getting hit by it. And then there goes Lucar again. He really is reset man. Lucar literally is reset man. He's if there's a reset opportunity, he's gonna go for it. Bop. So we need this mix up here to get rid of Janemba. My goodness, brother, he's standing there menacingly. Ooh, that was the Frieza C buff as well. Frieza C did get buffed. The rocks spread out over time, so look how tall this is. You can't even jump over that. So now Videl coming in. It's all up to her. Big anchor hours, calling in Gohan. Oh, yeah, Lucar overcommitted right there, yeah. It's 2S with Videl now, the Saiyaman, you know, bowling ball is very strong. As you can see, look how good the tracking is now. Ever since they buffed it, the tracking is amazing, but it's Janemba, so that ended up working against them. KJ with the 2-2S, that's going to counter any projectile. And once Janemba goes into this animation, he's pretty much like the most invulnerable thing in the game. So in this situation, you're supposed to just leave him alone. You need to like back off, or at least if you're close, you need to reflect right here, or in Videl's case, dodge. If he had dodged this, he could have created a weird RPS situation for KJ, but he committed to the super dash, so that should be dead. Yeah, keep this simple. There's no reason to even do a big combo here. Level 1, level 3. And that is the first game to KJ. Oh no, the Zane stare, he's doing it again. My soul. Okay, we made it to the next game. Let's see what we got here. Man, speaking of tracking, the buff tracking on 16, look at this, shooting at the ground, and then look, the arm curved up. Oh my God, yeah, 16B is ridiculous. But speaking of things that are ridiculous, sped up Janemba A, also very ridiculous. Sparks out. Brother, that 16B tracking is like, it needs to be studied. Look, the arms, like they can shoot down and then curve up. Look at that, like curving up later. Like, that's so crazy. Whoa, flips and dips too fast. KJ could not block it. Yeah, the stream, that's not me, by the way. That's literally the stream dying. The stream was dying, but yeah, they're coming back. Knock him down. Oh, Lucar, that was a big drop. He wanted to get Videl powered up, but huge drop, yeah. That was really good. KJ used that in the last interaction with Videl. Last time Videl had him on the ropes, he countered. This time, Lucar waited for it, gets a big punish. I'm hoping he doesn't drop. Did that actually give the buff? I don't think so. I don't think that counts as a buff if you DHC like that. We'll see when the match progresses, but I don't think that counted. We're going gold off of this. All right, gold Frieza loops. Here we go. Dragon Rush, level 3. Hold some pressure here. Reverse beats. That's not plus. Ooh, flips right into it. Whoa, yeah, that was crazy. 5S clashed with the you might die this time, but it's only a one-hit attack, so it cannot hit Frieza through this. KJ gonna reflect that. KJ stealing turns with the 236S. Daggers. Breaks it. Flips. Ooh. LLL. 16, man. Yeah, I was about to say Golden Frieza is going to run out any second. It happened before I could say it. I was like, any second now, Golden Frieza's gone. Dunk. Oh, man. Super dash, but KJ's wins. These are the new ones, the new loops they gave Frieza in his base form. Level 1, level 1. All right, KJ ties it up 2-2. Got Trunks coming in. We are playing some conservative neutral. Oh, called his bluff right there with the super dash. That was a little risky because it is Janemba. Super dashing on Janemba is very risky. That soft knockdown again. I don't feel like these soft knockdowns are really paying off for Lucar. He keeps going for them. I'm not really seeing the payoff though so far. Nice pressure here with the Hellgate. Put him down. Using the smash at the very end there because he already used his knockdown. I kind of like that though. Like the knockdown's already been used. Ooh, Hurricane Rana, boom. Yeah, that didn't count. Yeah, see, that doesn't count anymore. If you do DHC with it, it doesn't count. Look at the damage. Boom, that was very little. So yeah, Lucar right here, he's kind of mistakenly playing as if this is pre-nerf Videl. They did nerf this. So yeah, Lucar was counting on that being a kill, but because the power-up didn't count, it's no good. Not gonna kill. Videl is still not powered up, by the way. That didn't count either. After the nerf, Videl, Saiyaman has to come out and dance a little bit. He doesn't have to do the full dance, but he has to dance just a little bit. Frieza staggers. Keeping him at bay with the 236S. Now Videl coming in. She's the last hope. Still not powered up. This is trouble for Lucar. Death Wave. Reaching the top of the sky. Yeah, KJ immediately backing off, taking this to the advantageous spot. Death Wave. No reason to engage. KJ chilling. Ooh, but he does get counter hit. He might have been trying to either 2-2S or vanish out. Ooh, but the scramble afterwards. Oh, man. Let me see. What did he draw? Oh, he was going for Videl loops. Oh, Lucar. I feel like in this set, Lucar is honestly, he's his own worst enemy. He is dropping so much. These drops, it's painful to see so many drops. Oh, yeah. 236S is getting rid of Saiyaman, and boom. Yeah, KJ takes the first set over Lucar. Man, yeah, that was definitely one of those sets where, again, you know, we say it a lot, but, you know, even if you see like a 2-0 or, you know, a 3-0, one of those sets that was just like really close the whole time. I kind of like just recently commented on it near the end, but I do feel like Lucar was kind of like his own worst enemy because he had a lot of drops here during like the most of this set. I think the most detrimental was this right here. He got a big opening because KJ right here, you see he backs off and goes into zoning mode because at this point, you know, he's got the health lead. There's no reason for him to like engage with Videl, who is quite dangerous up close. And Lucar actually gets the hit. He gets a medium starter here. And even like a simple route would have been enough to get rid of Frieza, but he ended up dropping it. And that led to the final exchange here, which got him basically zoned out and allowed KJ to take it. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. This is only the first match of top 8. We still got a good way to go, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the upcoming action, as well as any other match videos or guides I do in the near future. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Does help out a lot, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, check out the links in the description below. I got a whole lot of playlists down there of a whole lot of games, as well as I stream here on YouTube and Twitch most nights around 8 p.m. so check all that out if you get the chance. But as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.